Behind closed doors at Gamebridge Fieldhouse, equipment managers approached a locker that had become the most famous in women's basketball. What they discovered inside would reveal secrets about the WNBA's biggest superstar that nobody could have imagined. The contents weren't just personal belongings. They were clues to a story that had been building throughout an entire season, hidden behind the cameras and away from the millions of fans who thought they knew everything about Caitlin Clark.
Front row to try and get an autograph from Caitlin Clark.
Each item told a piece of a larger puzzle about pressure, expectations, and the reality of being the face of women's professional basketball. The discovery would change how everyone understood what it really meant to carry the weight of an entire sport on your shoulders, and why even the strongest athletes sometimes reached their breaking point. The Indiana Fever locker room had been Caitlin Clark's sanctuary throughout her transformative rookie season. A private space where the most scrutinized player in WNBA history could escape the constant attention and pressure that followed her everywhere else. This 6 by 8 foot space had witnessed the emotional highs and lows of a season that redefined what was possible for women's professional basketball. From celebrating record-breaking performances to processing the intense criticism that came with unprecedented fame. Throughout the 2024 WNBA season, Clark had maintained the same pre-game and post-game routines that helped her manage the extraordinary circumstances of her professional debut. Her locker organization reflected the meticulous attention to detail that had made her one of the most successful college basketball players in history, with specific arrangements for equipment, personal items, and the mental preparation materials that helped her perform under intense pressure. The locker itself had become a symbol of Clark's journey from college superstar to professional athlete, decorated with personal mementos that connected her to her roots while adapting to the demands of WNBA competition. Team equipment managers noted that Clark's approach to organizing her space differed significantly from other players, reflecting both her personality and the unique circumstances that surrounded her every move throughout the season. What made this particular locker clearing so significant wasn't just that it belonged to the league's most famous player, but the timing and circumstances that led to the discovery of its contents. The items found inside would provide unprecedented insight into the private struggles and triumphs of an athlete who had lived under constant public scrutiny since arriving in the WNBA. Questions arise about what personal items might reveal about the mental and emotional challenges faced by athletes who become the focal point of entire sports leagues.
Can they win the WNBA championship?
They have a lot to prove, but I am putting them in the conversation of contenders.
The implications could suggest that even the most successful and composed public figures deal with pressures and experiences that remain hidden from public view, creating complex internal lives that contrast sharply with their public personas. Indiana Fever equipment staff members who regularly interact with player lockers noted that Clark's organizational habits and personal item choices reflected someone who was constantly preparing for intense scrutiny while trying to maintain connections to her personal identity and support systems. The locker had become a carefully curated space that balanced professional requirements with personal comfort items that helped her navigate the overwhelming experience of her rookie season. One has to wonder what specific items might have been significant enough to shock experienced team personnel who had worked with professional athletes for years. The situation leaves room for speculation about whether the contents reflected unexpected struggles, hidden talents, or personal practices that provided insight into how elite athletes manage extraordinary pressure and expectations. Sports psychologists note that personal spaces like lockers often serve as emotional refuges for professional athletes, containing items that provide comfort, motivation, and connection to support systems that help them perform under pressure. These spaces frequently contain personal artifacts that reveal the human side of athletes who appear superhuman in public performances. The discovery process itself became significant because it represented the end of an era for both Clark and the Indiana Fever organization. Her locker had been the epicenter of the most dramatic transformation in WNBA history, serving as the private headquarters for a player who had fundamentally altered the commercial and cultural landscape of women's professional basketball. Team personnel described the experience of clearing the locker as emotionally charged given the historic significance of Clark's rookie season and the impact she had on the organization's culture, success, and visibility. The process required careful documentation and preservation of items that might have historical value for the franchise and the broader women's basketball community. The physical items discovered in Clark's locker provided tangible evidence of the extraordinary journey she had experienced during her rookie season.
Well, it's just the next player up. Caitlin Clark right now is the leading point scorer for the Indiana Fever. She's running the offense.
Personal letters, motivational materials, and organizational tools revealed the systematic approach she had taken to managing the unprecedented challenges of being the most famous rookie in WNBA history while maintaining her performance standards and personal well-being. Among the most significant discoveries were personal journals and notes that documented Clark's private thoughts and experiences throughout the season. These handwritten materials provided insight into her mental preparation routines, goal-setting processes, and the private struggles that she had never discussed publicly despite constant media attention and interview requests. The journals revealed a systematic approach to managing pressure that included daily affirmations, performance goals, and personal reflections on the challenges of adapting to professional basketball while carrying the expectations of an entire sport. The detailed nature of these writings demonstrated the intellectual and emotional depth that Clark brought to managing her unprecedented circumstances. Equipment managers discovered extensive correspondence from fans, including thousands of letters from young girls who viewed Clark as a role model and inspiration for their own basketball dreams. These letters had been carefully organized and preserved, suggesting that Clark regularly read and drew motivation from the impact she was having on the next generation of basketball players. The fan mail collection included drawings, poems, and personal stories from children across the country who had started playing basketball because of Clark's influence. These items revealed the broader cultural impact of her success and the personal responsibility she felt for representing women's basketball in a positive and inspiring manner. Personal training materials found in the locker included detailed workout plans, nutrition guides, and recovery protocols that reflected Clark's commitment to maintaining elite physical condition throughout the demanding WNBA schedule.
Many fans there, at least in part, to see Indiana star player Caitlin Clark.
These materials demonstrated the scientific approach she took to professional athletics and her dedication to continuous improvement. The training documentation revealed collaborations with multiple specialists, including strength coaches, nutritionists, sports psychologists, and skills trainers who helped Clark adapt her game from college to professional basketball. The comprehensive nature of her preparation materials reflected the seriousness with which she approached her professional development. Technology items discovered in the locker included multiple devices used for game film study, performance analysis, and communication with coaching staff and family members. These electronic tools revealed the extent to which Clark used technology to maximize her preparation and maintain connections with her support network throughout the season. Video analysis materials showed that Clark had been studying not only her own performances, but also historical footage of great WNBA players, demonstrating her commitment to understanding the history and culture of the league she had joined. This dedication to learning about women's basketball history reflected her respect for the players who had built the foundation for her own success. Personal comfort items found in the locker included photographs, keepsakes, and mementos from her college career and family life that helped her maintain emotional connections to her roots and identity beyond basketball. These items served as anchors that helped her stay grounded despite the overwhelming changes in her life and career. The photographs included images from her University of Iowa career, family gatherings, and personal milestones that predated her professional fame.
Play harder, study harder, and she wants to do that for a young fan.
These visual reminders helped Clark maintain perspective on her journey and remember the relationships and experiences that had shaped her character before becoming a global sports celebrity. Religious and spiritual materials discovered in the locker reflected Clark's faith-based approach to managing pressure and finding purpose in her platform as a professional athlete. These items included inspirational books, prayer materials, and devotional guides that helped her maintain spiritual grounding throughout the intense demands of professional basketball. The spiritual materials revealed a systematic approach to finding meaning and purpose beyond basketball success, suggesting that Clark viewed her athletic platform as an opportunity for positive influence rather than simply personal achievement. This perspective helped explain her gracious handling of pressure and criticism throughout her rookie season. Medical and wellness items found in the locker included pain management tools, recovery equipment, and health monitoring devices that reflected the physical demands of WNBA competition and Clark's proactive approach to maintaining her health throughout a grueling professional schedule. The medical supplies revealed that Clark had been dealing with various minor injuries and physical challenges throughout the season while maintaining her performance standards and public appearances. The presence of these items demonstrated the hidden physical costs of professional basketball that fans rarely see or understand. Personal development materials discovered in the locker included books on leadership, communication, and personal growth that reflected Clark's commitment to developing herself as a person and role model beyond her basketball skills.
Those things tend to get skewed also by her star power, but she has a real shot.
These materials demonstrated her understanding of the broader responsibilities that came with her platform and influence. The leadership books revealed Clark's focus on developing skills that would help her navigate team dynamics, media relationships, and her role as a representative of women's basketball. This intellectual approach to personal development reflected her long-term thinking about her career and impact beyond playing. Financial and business materials found in the locker included investment information, contract documents, and business planning materials that reflected Clark's awareness of the commercial opportunities and responsibilities that came with her success. These items demonstrated her mature approach to managing the business aspects of her professional career. The business documents revealed that Clark had been actively involved in planning for her financial future and exploring opportunities to leverage her platform for positive impact. This forward-thinking approach reflected her understanding of the temporary nature of athletic careers and the importance of building sustainable success beyond basketball. Creative materials discovered in the locker included art supplies, writing materials, and musical instruments that revealed hidden talents and interests that Clark had maintained despite her demanding basketball schedule. These items demonstrated the multidimensional nature of her personality and interests beyond sports. The creative supplies suggested that Clark used artistic expression as a form of stress relief and personal fulfillment during the intense demands of her rookie season.
Caitlin Clark, I'll remind everyone, last year you come right off of the college experience, so she had no downtime in between. How much better is she in year two?
This outlet for creativity helped explain her ability to maintain emotional balance and perspective throughout unprecedented pressure and scrutiny. Correspondence with other athletes found in the locker included letters and messages from professional players across various sports who had reached out to offer support and advice for navigating fame and pressure. These communications revealed a network of elite athletes who understood the unique challenges Clark was experiencing. The athlete correspondence included advice from Olympic champions, professional players from other leagues, and retired athletes who had experience managing intense public attention. These relationships provided Clark with mentorship and support that helped her develop strategies for success both on and off the court. Educational materials discovered in the locker included course materials, textbooks, and academic papers that reflected Clark's commitment to continuing her education despite the demands of professional basketball. These items demonstrated her intellectual curiosity and dedication to personal growth beyond athletics. The academic materials revealed that Clark had been working on advanced degrees and professional development courses that would prepare her for careers beyond basketball. This commitment to education reflected her long-term thinking and desire to maximize her potential in multiple areas. Community service materials found in the locker included planning documents for charitable activities, volunteer commitments, and community engagement initiatives that reflected Clark's dedication to using her platform for positive social impact. These items demonstrated her commitment to giving back to communities that had supported her success. The service documentation revealed extensive involvement in youth basketball programs, educational initiatives, and community development projects that Clark had been supporting throughout her rookie season. This commitment to service reflected her understanding of the responsibility that came with her influence and success. Personal goal-setting material discovered in the locker included detailed plans for short-term and long-term objectives that extended far beyond basketball achievements. These materials revealed Clark's systematic approach to personal development and her vision for using her platform to create lasting positive impact. The goal documents included specific metrics for basketball performance, personal growth, community impact, and professional development that demonstrated Clark's comprehensive approach to success. This strategic thinking helped explain her ability to maintain focus and direction despite overwhelming external pressures and opportunities. Motivational materials found in the locker included quotes, affirmations, and inspirational messages that Clark used to maintain mental strength and positive perspective throughout challenging periods of her rookie season. These items revealed the psychological tools she employed to manage stress and maintain peak performance. The motivational collection included materials from various sources, including coaches, family members, teammates, and historical figures who had overcome significant challenges. This diverse collection of inspiration reflected Clark's open-minded approach to finding strength and motivation from multiple sources and perspectives. Private team materials discovered in the locker included strategic notes, game plans, and team-building activities that reflected Clark's deep involvement in helping the Indiana Fever succeed both individually and collectively. These materials demonstrated her commitment to team success beyond her personal achievements. The team documents revealed Clark's leadership approach and her efforts to contribute to positive team culture despite being a rookie.
Being able to get things moving and in flow for this Indiana Fever squad.
This commitment to team success helped explain the respect she earned from veterans and her ability to integrate successfully into professional basketball culture, technology, and social media. Materials found in the locker included devices and documents related to managing her online presence and digital communications. These items revealed the sophisticated approach Clark took to maintaining authentic connections with fans while protecting her privacy and mental health. The digital materials demonstrated Clark's understanding of the power and responsibility that came with her massive social media following. The presence of guidelines and strategies for online engagement reflected her mature approach to using technology as a tool for positive influence rather than simply personal promotion. Personal reflection materials discovered in the locker included written exercises, self-assessment tools, and evaluation criteria that Clark used to continuously improve her performance and personal development. These materials revealed her commitment to honest self-evaluation and continuous growth throughout her rookie season. The reflection documents included detailed analyses of games, interactions, and personal experiences that demonstrated Clark's intellectual approach to learning from every aspect of her professional experience. This commitment to growth and improvement helped explain her rapid adaptation to professional basketball and her ability to maintain high-performance standards under pressure. Future planning materials found in the locker included vision boards, career timelines, and strategic plans that revealed Clark's long-term thinking about her basketball career and life beyond sports. These materials demonstrated her proactive approach to managing her future and maximizing her potential impact. The planning documents revealed sophisticated thinking about balancing immediate basketball goals with long-term objectives for personal fulfillment, financial security, and social impact. This strategic approach to life planning reflected Clark's maturity and understanding of the opportunities and responsibilities that came with her success. The discovery of these materials in Clark's locker provided unprecedented insight into the private world of a professional athlete who had become a global sports celebrity while maintaining her authenticity and commitment to personal growth. The contents revealed a complex, thoughtful individual who had developed systematic approaches to managing extraordinary circumstances while staying true to her values and goals. Team personnel who discovered these items reported being impressed by the depth of Clark's preparation, the breadth of her interests, and the maturity of her approach to managing fame and responsibility. The locker contents painted a picture of someone who understood the temporary nature of athletic success and was actively working to create lasting positive impact through her platform and influence. The implications of these discoveries extend beyond Clark's individual story to provide insights into what it takes to succeed at the highest levels of professional sports while maintaining personal integrity and authentic connections to family, community, and personal values. The materials demonstrated that true success requires preparation, reflection, and commitment to growth that extends far beyond athletic performance. Questions arise about how these personal insights might influence public understanding of professional athletes and the hidden challenges they face while performing under intense scrutiny. The discoveries revealed the human side of sports stardom and the sophisticated approaches required to maintain success and sanity in extremely demanding circumstances. Sportsalists wonder whether Clark's systematic approach to managing her career and personal development might serve as a model for other athletes facing similar pressures and opportunities. The materials found in her locker demonstrated strategies and practices that could benefit anyone dealing with high-pressure situations and public expectations. The broader implications for women's professional sports include understanding the complexity of modern athletic careers and the support systems required for athletes to thrive under unprecedented attention and pressure. Clark's approach demonstrated the importance of maintaining multiple interests, relationships, and goals that provide meaning and fulfillment beyond athletic achievement. One has to wonder what other professional athletes might have in their private spaces and what insights these personal collections might provide about the reality of competing at the highest levels while managing the demands of modern sports celebrity. The situation leaves room for speculation about the hidden stories and struggles that exist behind public success and achievement. The discovery process itself became a reminder of the human elements that exist within professional sports and the importance of understanding athletes as complete individuals rather than simply performers who exist for public entertainment. Clark's locker contents revealed the depth and complexity that exists behind even the most public sports figures. As the contents of the locker were carefully cataloged and preserved, it became clear that they represented more than just personal belongings. They were artifacts of a historic season that had transformed women's basketball and demonstrated the impact that authentic, dedicated individuals can have on entire sports and communities. The shock experienced by those who discovered these materials wasn't about finding anything inappropriate or controversial, but rather about recognizing the extraordinary depth of preparation, reflection, and commitment that Clark had brought to every aspect of her professional experience. The contents revealed someone who had taken full advantage of her opportunities while remaining grounded in her values and committed to positive impact. If you're as amazed by this insight into what it really takes to succeed at the highest levels as we are, go ahead and like this video. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What surprised you most about the depth of preparation and personal development that elite athletes pursue? Do you think this level of systematic approach is necessary for success in high-pressure careers? We want to hear your perspective on what these discoveries reveal about the reality of professional sports and personal excellence. Then hit subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss our coverage of the untold stories behind sports success and the human side of athletic achievement. Thanks for watching.